Alright, so am I live on YouTube and Twitch? See here, tools. Um, let's see here. Where's my tablet? There it is. Hold on. Yes, it is me. Clear, 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 and clear. Let's see. Where all am I even on right now? OBS is so confusing. Should be live on YouTube and should be live on Twitch, but I am not sure about either of those. I find OBS incredibly confusing, just in case anybody's actually able to view this. So yes, I am currently live on YouTube. Let me check Twitch. Where's my Twitch? There it is. Am I live on Twitch? My channel. I got checked on my computer because my tablet is confusing. Hold on, y'all are gonna lose sight of my PNG tuber for a second. And PNG tuber is back. There you go. Now I just need my Twitch to pop up. I'm probably gonna have to have YouTube open on my tablet so I can actually read chats, because I'm not sure what OBS does for chat. So I'm just gonna open up YouTube on my iPad so I can read chat. If anyone's already been talking, sorry about that. I'm currently trying to solve stuff. Let me plug in let me connect my AirPods to see if the volume is actually going through. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think it's going through. So yeah, y'all might hear a bit of background noise, although that's from mostly that everyone else is also here currently. So yeah, that sucks. But at least I know I can actually view my stuff and chat isn't incredibly live. Okay, so I'm live on YouTube, I'm not live on Twitch. What is the problem with that? Let's see here. How do I go live on Twitch? Let's see. Oh, that's how I open up chat on OBS. I just hit chat. Sick. Okay, so I guess I don't need my tablet for it. Um, let's see here. Where do I mess with my settings, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Stream. Output. Maybe it's general. Video? Question mark? Stream. Okay, so it is streaming to YouTube 100%. But my problem is I can't get it up on Twitch for some reason. Why is that the case? Is my general question. So I currently don't know how to get this to go live on Twitch. That's probably going to be a job for another day. That'll be a job for another day. I'm currently just going to be on here talking. I might go over and play some games. Although currently I'm just gonna be like talking using my PNG tuber and making sure desktop OBS actually works properly on my computer. Because if it didn't, I'd kind of be a little bit screwed. Close my Twitch real quick. Someone on a motorcycle over there. Or that's a dirt bike, one of the two. I don't care. Hold on, what'd I do? What did I do? How do I put that back? I did something. I don't know what I did. Oh, that's what I did. Yeah, fixed it. All right, so y'all are about to lose sight of my PNG tuber again. Just bear with me for a second. I have to send something real quick. And I kind of need to minimize my PNG tuber, and for some reason it minimizes it on OBS as well. So give me a second. If literally anybody is watching, which I highly doubt. open up YouTube and open up Discord. Both. All right, PNG Tuber is back. Well, should be. Let me check. It is. Perfect. So, YouTube. I wonder if I can get anybody on Discord to join my live. I've never actually tried messing with OBS to do that. I've done a lot of recorded videos to test out if OBS can work on certain apps and things like that, but that most of them did work. I tested it on stuff like Roblox, Minecraft, things like that. And I also tested it on FNAF 1. I have not tested it on FNAF 2, although it's most likely going to work if FNAF 1 did. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to do stuff right now because motorcycle. I am incredibly, and I mean incredibly lazy currently. I'm back down at the pool again, although created, link copied, YouTube closed, Discord still not open. What is that about? I just realized there's another way I can open up certain apps without minimizing my PNG tuber from y'all. It takes a little bit longer, but it lets y'all still see my PNG tuber. So I've currently got like 3 PNG tubers. My main one, which is the one y'all are currently looking at, my Murder Drones OC, and I also have my horror OC for things like Halloween and stuff like that, if I ever do Halloween stuff. The Murder Drones OC, I'm not sure when I would use that. I guess just like every now and then, or if I like play repo or something like that. But I don't really care. Currently just pasting a few links in my Discord so I can try to get some people to show up because I don't have anyone watching that I know of currently. So yeah, I'm just gonna be posting just a few links. Hopefully people actually see it because I don't want to be talking to myself the entire time because it makes me look like a complete psychopath, which would not be fully false. Oh, more people showing up. Boo. I don't like people. Technically, this is a pool they paid like $600 a game membership for. So yeah. I think I actually have to put this in self-promotion considering it's about my live stream. Alright, my stuff has been posted onto my Discords. We got a couple people who showed up. What is good, Toasty? What is good, Nugget? I'm absolutely loving those profile pictures, the Minecraft cookie and the Pop-Tart cat in front of a swirly rainbow thingy. Sick. Hopefully more people show up. I would love that. So yeah, currently I'm just gonna be just like talking randomly. Might play a game in a bit, but talking about whatever. Let's try to keep it politics free though, cause me no like politics. For real, for real, for real. Um, so this is my first time actually using OBS Studios to do a live stream. So I'm interested in figuring out how this is gonna go because last time when I did my live stream, I was on my tablet and that didn't go too well, like at all. The audio was a bit messed up, so I had to disconnect it from my headphones, which made you hear literally everything in the background, including the wind. Um, so yeah, I'm currently on my desktop, PC, well, laptop, and just gonna be chatting. If my audio gets laggy or delayed or something like that, or my PNG tuber stuff is messing up, please feel free to tell me. I try to read chat. Um, Considering that I don't really get very many views on most of my stuff, I'm most likely going to be seeing every single thing. How do you do that during a live? How do I do what specifically? I might be a bit dyslexic, so I'm going to need you to be a little bit more specific with your questions because my brain can't brain right now. No one likes politics except for politicians and political analysts. Yeah, pretty much, honestly. And honestly, the fact that I'm not even going to get into that because that's going to be breaking like one of my only rules on my live stream of no politics. Oh, by the way, what's good, Steve? I can see you found my link. I had no idea if I was supposed to put it in like self-promotion or just Foxtrot family talking. So yeah, I just put in self-promotion considering it's about my live stream. So there we go. I'm debating whether or not I want to keep this background for like when I'm just talking or stuff like that. Cause I got this background when I was playing like a knockoff FNAF 1, obviously off of whatever app, whatever website that was. Um, Before I actually bought the actual FNAF 1 game. Currently saving up for FNAF 4. I'm probably gonna skip over FNAF 3 until I complete Sister Location. How do you put the avatar talking while you're talking during a live? So with that, I'm actually using a website called ViadoTube Mini, which allows me to upload images to have my character, when I'm not talking, just, yeah, what you saw. And when it's talking, to like shake around a little bit and change to another image. And with the background, I honestly had like a ton of trouble with that because I have no idea how to use the green screen considering I can't see green. With my character, I had to use a color hex to get the green on it. Green is completely out of the picture for me. So instead of wasting so much more time by using another color hex, I'm using a hot pink screen since my character does not have any hot pink on it. And with that, that just allows me to have a transparent background. And then by going pink screen in the background IRL, Actually, in my background, there's a giant grill with the um, hot pink screen. It's also on the same app I use for my PNG tuber. It's just so I can use the filter on OBS to completely make it transparent. That way I can have my own background image, because I think I might be able to actually show y'all what my thing would look like without the background, well, without the filter on. So if I just, yes, I want to delete the chroma key. So this is what my character looks like on um, Tube, and this is all the stuff that you can see on it. Yeah, and with a color filter, I'm able to right click on where my PNG tuber thing is at, add a chroma key. Yes, I want it to be called chroma key, and set the color to hot pink, which allows it to be removed just like that. So it's really all just like editing and stuff like that, visual um, stuff like that. Yeah. Um, I do have my two other PNG tubers, which I probably can show y'all. So honestly, I did want to go live yesterday, although I've really been busy like all of yesterday doing different things around my house. None of which I actually wanted to do, but still had to. And yeah, mostly been just fiddling around. Is it is it just me that getting buffering? I'm not sure. It's not buffering on my end, although my computer is kind of trash. So it could be because of my computer. Um, is it buffering for anybody else? Because if so, it's probably a problem on my end. It also might be because my internet's not very good right now, considering I am at a pool, which is probably where some of the background noise is coming from. It could be my game. Let me shut that down and see. Honestly, if I've learned anything about using technology, running multiple things out at once is very difficult for devices to handle, at least with my computer, because this is a 2019 Lenovo, I think. I don't know exactly what model because I have a um, rainbow lesbian sticker covering that up. I have queer stickers all over my computer. So is there anything in specific like y'all want to talk about? Because I'm really running out of things to talk about, and my ADHD is getting to me currently. I'm out of things to. Seems it was on my end. My RAM usage was cut in half. My RAM usage is like down to a fourth of what it could be, considering I have literally just two things open, but OBS is taking up like half the RAM, and V802 Mini is taking up like a fourth. So my wife's laptop is ancient even compared to yours. My Dell is I think we got that in 2013. So I was 3. That was long, long ago. Like a year after I left Germany. Um, yeah, honestly, my Dell is complete garbage right now. It's mostly just a big hunk of metal. I think it's a 2010 Dell, although I got in like I think 2017, maybe. I'm not sure. It's really old and it almost does not work at all. I can barely even run my own files. I can barely run like Google as just a blank new tab. That's why. Born in Germany, ja, ich komme aus Schweinfurt, Deutschland. Um, Honestly, I really want to go back to Germany. It's so much more accepting there. I can't remember anything about it considering I was an infant, but from all the research I've done, it's a lot better than America. Sure, I have to learn a lot more German, although I'm already doing that. I know you've said you like to relocate there at some point. Yeah, currently planning on somewhere between 5 to 10 years from now. Another reason why I want to go there is just that I was born at. Because even though it's probably doesn't look the same as it did 15 years ago, um, I would still like to know what it at least looked like. And plus, apparently, Germany, English is honestly a very common language to take for classes. So I wouldn't be completely just cooked when I go there, and if I don't know enough German, considering a lot of people there actually do know a decent amount of English. It's good to have goals, stick to them. Sticking to them is even better. Honestly, I don't have many goals, but my main goal is to get out of the USA. So I actually did tell one of my friends who recently graduated from high school that I'm now a PNG tuber and stuff like that. And they said, "Girl, you got to show me." And they're gay, by the way, which is absolutely slay. Um, and I told them, "Girl, all you gotta do is just go and check out my first live stream. It's literally on there. It's not very well done, but it's still on there." And while they were there, they also checked out a few of my music videos because they haven't been on my channel in a while. And they did not realize I released the song Berlin Knox, which is a completely German song about Berlin Nights. It took me who knows how long to get those translations, considering I don't know that much German. Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut. Um, but yeah, I have no idea where the English copy of the lyrics are anymore. I still have to go and find those, because I do plan on releasing a English dub of it. I've considered it myself, but I am US born and bred. Visiting countries in my Navy days really opened things up for me. Canada would likely be my first choice. I was honestly considering Canada. I think I might be buffering. Uh, just said dropped frames. Oh yeah, I think I hit a major lag spike for a second. Alright. I hate when those random lag spikes happen. But honestly, Canada was a consideration for a bit, although I realized I wanted to go to Europe, and I love Europe. And I also do like Canada, although not as much, really. I definitely would choose it over the US and other places, but currently Germany is my first choice. While I was born with American parents, I was born in Schweinfurt. I think it's near Frankfurt, I think. I believe Schweinfurt is just a bit west or east, one of the two. Um, but yeah, it's currently just like something I'm planning on doing. One good thing about having a PNG tuber is you don't really use very many frames per second as a VTuber, which was my original choice because like I don't like showing my face on the internet. Um, so I did make a VTuber model which would track my every motion and then animate it onto my character. I made the VTuber model 100%, a 3D VTuber model, and I did try using it, although from how terrible my computer is, it completely crashed my computer every single time I tried using it. So I decided to downgrade to a PNG tuber model, but honestly, I'm much happier with the PNG rather than the VTuber because it's just so much easier to use. I had a feeling if I tried putting my VTuber model on OBS, I would have major problems, which I did at first have major problems with my PNG tuber, although I got all those sorted out pretty quickly with the help of Copilot. And by with the help, I mean Copilot did basically everything for me. Um, but yeah, now that I have this completely set up, it's mostly just what I'm going to use. I do plan on doing like um, some streams without my PNG tuber. But currently I'm just going to be using this. Spain was great, France was cool, Israel was interesting, Turkey was the stop that felt more exciting. Italy reminded me a lot of New York. Honestly, I believe it. A lot of people that I know who have said they've been to Italy said it reminds them a lot of places like New York. Um, Spain honestly is a pretty cool country. What's good, Astro the Gray Wolf? Um, I can see you also found either my link in Discord or um, my video on YouTube, or both. I did try to um, put my live on Twitch, although I can't really fix that right now. That was in 1988, so you would have to consider the various changes. Fair, very fair. It is very, very hot out right now. Notification. Yeah, that's fair. I just, why do I say that's fair so much? Again, not trying to prompt political speech. I know. I'm debating whether or not I want to go and just grab an ice cream real quick because those are crazy expensive, although it's so hot out here right now. And also, I don't get paid until like tomorrow. I don't know. LOL. I do too, though. Yeah. My chat is probably a bit delayed on OBS. We finally have a break from the heat, have a storm and big high pressure system that will cool things down the next couple of days. Steve, you're lucky. I really could go for a good storm right now. Although, I don't think I'm going to be getting in time soon. It's hot in my house too. I'm outside. I can't live stream at my house considering my family doesn't know I do stuff on here. I think OBS has a built-in delay. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it does that to me too. My tube chat is delayed. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. Um, Honestly, a lot of people I know who do live streams that are teenagers, they have their chat constantly shut down because YouTube thinks that they're doing it without adult supervision, and YouTube requires all teenagers to have adult supervision when doing YouTube. But perks of having a PNG tuber, they can't see my face. Well, technically neither can you all as well, but I prefer it that way. I meant YouTube. Yeah, I know what you meant. And also having an incredibly deep voice like me, they they don't know if I'm a teen or not. Like the old broadcast, 7-second delay. The 7-second delay sounds very familiar to me. Why does it sound familiar? Apparently, I think it's just like y'all two in the chat right now, even though I posted the link in like 5 different discords. Um, Honestly, compared to like my last stream, this is honestly like pretty good considering that was a thing back when. That's probably why it sounds familiar. I think my grandmothers have talked about it before. Last stream, I didn't get very many people like talking very much, so there was a lot of moments of just awkward silence. Although, since y'all are here talking more, it's not really much that. It would allow the production team to bleep out cussing during live broadcasts. Yeah, with me, I just let it fly. E, E, E. I pin the weirdest comments, and I pin some of my favorite comments and some of the weirdest. EFG, HIJ. I am very fond of pinning comments that I either think are completely awesome or completely hilarious. I'm laughing so hard right now. I wonder if you're the person about like 20 yards away from me, considering they're laughing so hard as well. I know you're not, but it's ironic timing. Just notice you pinned the E as you were saying it. E. I am debating whether or not I want to do stuff. Click instrumental. Click instrumental. So I just threw it all together. I'm laughing like a manic. LOL. E. E. That's probably gonna be the. That's probably gonna be the. Oh, I think my frames just dropped. I think my. Oh, my frames just went down to 59. Nope. It's definitely gonna be glitchy. My frames were at like 300, although just running two things that are corresponding basically hand in hand is cool. I thought it was on my end earlier. Yeah, it was probably on my end, honestly. I get random lag spikes, especially the fact that I'm at a place that has a lot of people, therefore a lot of devices. I shut down a game I had in the beginning. My frames are rising again. They are now at 175, so it should be a little bit less laggy and glitchy. Although I don't know. Like your voice and frames are glitching. Yeah. Heavy Wi-Fi usage would do it. Oh yeah, 100%. I was debating whether or not I just wanted to text one of my friends being like, hey, can I come over to your house so I can use your Wi-Fi for a live stream? Although I had a feeling they would find that very weird. Although it's not like I would care at all. But honestly, currently at the pool, don't want to be. Although family doesn't know I'm a YouTuber. So yeah. My frames have risen up to 223, so that is much better. The right friend would understand. I have a lot of different friends. Most of them don't do YouTube. A couple of them do. You you said 100%, but you're at 83. LOL. Huh? I feel like I should know what you're talking about, but my mind went blank as soon as I read that. So it looks like my frames are staying at a steady 223. Oh, on the graphic, the background. Oh, oh, the power usage on night 7 of FNAF 1. Well, technically off-brand FNAF 1. I had to go to a random website to play it before I actually downloaded the game. Because I do stuff like that so I can watch movies and videos for free and play games for free. It's not necessarily safe, although I still do that because why not? LOL. Real. I think I took this screenshot like right before um, I died on this. I think I was killed by Freddy. Guess what? Vas. every now and then I might just learn a little bit of German because why not? Are you gonna tell me what? I am very interested. Whenever people say, guess what? It always makes me curious. I do game tryouts, but when it's in do dev, I do check to see if they have a public release just for ethics and potentially supporting them. Honestly, I lost count of how many games I have, which is probably why my computer is complete garbage. I think I have like, I said chicken butt. I have not heard I have not heard someone say that in like 2 years. The streak has been broken. I think I have like FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's, 3, um, VHS, and FNAF in real time. Compress the ones you don't hit up as often. The thing is, I play them very often, which is probably why they take up so much space. I probably could compress Repo, considering it's very boring as like a single player, and no one ever wants, no, my brother and my mother won't buy it, and I don't have any other Steam friends, so I can't really play with other people. And that cost me like $10 just to not play it. I do plan on playing it once I get more Steam friends, but currently it's just sitting there, taking up not very much space considering I don't play it very much, but yeah. I also do have like a lot of files on my computer that are like a few years old, which I honestly could delete them considering I don't use them. Although I'm a bit lazy. Um, I packed food. By food, I mean two oatmeal cream pies. I'ma go. Bye bye. Auf Wiedersehen. I only really looked at Steam for the first time last year. Honestly, for me, it was 1.5 years ago. So, yeah, I completely understand that. I had heard about it, but didn't have a big interest with Game Repo. Honestly, Repo is it is fun, but there's a wide array of available available there for devs. No, I meant Steam. Oh, yeah, honestly, a lot of Steam games you can probably just like find them on different websites across the internet. That's how I actually got um, Five Nights at Freddy's in real time. rather than purchasing the Steam mod pack for it. I just went on to Game Jolt and got it for free. There are a few games on there like Kanito Pet where you can only get it on Steam. But yeah. And now I'm all out of oatmeal cream pies. You can also connect it with the devs and maybe be a beta tester for them. I've seen a lot of people do that. Although honestly, when doing like beta testing, I've I've tried doing it like one other time. Um, except it was a game like someone I know made, and they wanted some people to test out the beta version. So I said that I would do it, and after I did it, I was so impatient for the rest of the game to come out to where I was basically sending them texts like every other day saying, when is it gonna come out? When is it gonna come out? When is it gonna come out? And I was basically just so impatient for it. They were like, you shouldn't be a beta tester. And I was like, and I just said, yeah, I learned that the hard way. So yeah, currently I don't like beta testing, considering if I absolutely love the game, I'm gonna keep hounding the person for it to come out as soon as possible. But if I don't like the game, I'm gonna stop like halfway through it. Alpha testing requires coding knowledge to help with bug fixes. Yeah, I can't code. I used to be able to code using JavaScript code, but um, that was a couple years ago. And it was mostly just for like helping people code websites and stuff like that. But now I remember like zero knowledge of it, so yay. Honestly, most of the only stuff I do, but usually it's done in-house. The alpha testing. Yeah. Honestly, the closest thing I can do to coding right now is like just 3D modeling. It's not very good, but it's closest thing I can get to it is just to make the thing to be coded and then have someone else code it. One or more of the dev team do the alpha. Yeah. There has been a few occasions where like they released the alpha testing of games just so they can have other people try to find bugs for them, considering they think they couldn't find all of them, which honestly I would say is an effective plan because a lot of games have found dozens of bugs that way that the developers did not even find, which got the game to be even better quality than it originally was going to end up being. So honestly, releasing it as a alpha testing is honestly pretty smart in my opinion. There's also programs that do some great 3D modeling, such as Blender, free and open source. Honestly, I did try using Blender. It wasn't very good. I did use Vroid Studio for a while um, to make some models specifically VTuber models for people, considering me and a couple other of my friends, we wanted to be VTubers. My other friends are, well, one of my other friends are VTubers. Another one is a IRL streamer, and then me, I'm now a PNG tuber. So I made VTuber models for about a week or not a week, about a month or so, using Vroid, and then I sent it over to another one of my friends to have the tracking coded and all that sort of stuff. It took them a while, but it went pretty well for them. And then we sent it over to the last person, who was our VTuber tester, who tested it to make sure all the tracking was correct. So I was basically the creator. Another one of my friends was the coder, and then the last friend was the tester and bug finder. And then now one of us is we're all live streamers, but one of us is PNG tuber, VTuber, and IRL streamer. Yeah, I love when devs are open to feedback. It is really, really helpful for them. There is a learning curve with a lot of software. DaVinci Resolve is a killer video editor, but going in code, a user can easily get lost. That's why I mostly use stuff like Clipchamp and CapCut, because CapCut, it's good for making stuff like YouTube Shorts, which I probably should use CapCut more, honestly, instead of doing actual videos, because I'm running out of ideas. But like Clipchamp, I use that for a lot of like my actual videos and stuff like that, and I'm probably gonna start using that to just like edit my live streams afterwards. I'm not sure. I might keep the live streams, just upload it as a raw live stream, but I mostly just use like Clipchamp and CapCut, considering it doesn't take up much space. And once I have the video uploaded, I can easily just delete it off of my computer. So it can, CapCut is quick and easy and beginner friendly. It's the main reason why I started using it, because I hadn't. And now currently I still don't have that much knowledge of editing, which is why a lot of my music videos, I put all the art into the actual music and like zero art into the video itself, considering I'm not very good with visual editing. This PNG tuber was part made by me and part made not by me. I made all the basic stuff on it, which is how you can tell a lot of the stuff is not really color matching very well. But yeah, and then with like my Murder Jones PNG tuber and my horror PNG tuber, those I mostly just went onto websites and selected stuff and it built it for me. And then I just did a little bit of retexturing and stuff like that. I probably should do more of like visual editing and learning more on that, because that would honestly help me, because if like I ever get into gaming on my channel and stuff like that, being able to visually edit my gameplay would be so much better for it, rather than just having like a 2 hour long video. Resolve has Resolve has not only the video but also audio and color editing effects. Honestly, I don't really use effects that much, and the effects I do use are already on like Clipchamp, like the color shifting and video glitching and stuff like that. And is this bee gonna leave me alone? But yeah, honestly, I need to do more, learn more on like editing. a lot of good tutorials for Resolve that you can take and look at to see if it interests you. I probably am gonna do that. I took a note down um, a couple minutes ago, and I'm gonna see how that goes for me. I'm If it doesn't go well, I'm probably just gonna stick with what I got now. Oh no, a bee in the house. No, I'm not at anyone's house. I'm actually at the pool right now. Um, I don't like water, so I'm not in the water currently. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be looking at Resolve for see how that goes for a bit. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does, I have a new editing software and life will be easier. What time is it? How long have I actually been live streaming? I think my last live stream was around like 2.5 hours. Um, oh, sweet. Nugget actually subscribed. Very, very nice person. Um, just gonna tell me how long I've actually been live for. So the bee is outside where it belongs. Correct. And as am I. Okay, so I've been live for about an hour. Still gonna stay on for probably another hour to an hour and a half. I wish I could figure out. It's showing just over an hour. Yeah, I just went onto my um tablet and it's B. I just went onto my tablet and just got on the live stream myself again to check how long I've been on. Very, very boring and long process, and honestly, you probably put in chat how long it was before I even saw it myself. Probably gonna stay on for about another hour to an hour and a half. Um, I want to see if I can later. I'm probably gonna see if I can like figure out how to do vertical live streaming on my computer, because that way when people are just like doom scrolling, I get more people just occasionally popping up, and that does boost my analytics, which would recommend my videos more. So yeah, I'm probably gonna see if I can figure that out later today. Because with desktop streaming, I hope you're not allergic if it decides that you're a bee's favorite spot. I'm actually not allergic to bee. I'm allergic to literally only moxicillin, which is quite rare, honestly, and drives my doctors insane because moxicillin is in a surprising amount of um, vaccinations. So I have to get a different type of vaccination whenever I do, because moxicillin is in almost all of them that I have to take. And then once senior year of high school comes around, I'm gonna have to take another vaccine that is loaded with moxicillin in it, or whatever it's called. I think I got the pronunciation wrong. I don't really care. So I'm gonna have to get a different type of that, which is gonna take them a while to get. So yeah, medically, my doctors don't really like it when I have to get vaccinations because I have to get a special type. Because genetics suck. Keflex is the best antibiotic for me, but not due to allergies. I have no idea what medication I'm even on anymore. I completely lost track months ago because I have problems. I probably should not be talking about that on stream. It just works best for my body chemistry. Mine does not make sense. I have been told that straight up. Well, technically it does biologically make sense, although it's just more difficult to comprehend or something like that. But yeah, I've got a lot of different things, mostly because of very, very rare genetics. But yeah, apparently I got the jackpot when it comes to genetics in my family. And then I got the jackpot when it came to genetic mutation too. Up to you, but if you don't feel your meds are something you wish to share, then don't. Honestly, I really don't care sharing. I just don't remember what it is, so I can't really share why I don't know what I'm taking. I probably shouldn't be taking it if I don't know what I'm taking, but hey, you live, you learn. One thing interesting about this poll is that honestly, most of it is just like normal stuff for a pool, but when working at this pool, literally, if if you're working the snack shack as an attendant, which I am an attendant, although I'm not, although I don't work until the second, because I was working yesterday. Just just because second nature when you have multiple meds take. Honestly, yeah. And unfortunately, that second nature has developed and I am still a teen. And I'm probably gonna be on them for probably another decade or so. And then let alone when I'm an adult, I'm gonna be going on estrogen, and that's gonna take another few years. So I'm gonna lose track very quickly. Um, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Perks of not really knowing where my mind will go, considering I don't really have control over my own mind, which is very uncommon. Not necessarily rare, but it is still pretty uncommon. About the pool. Oh, right. When working as an attendant um, at the pool, honestly, a lot of people think you're a lifeguard, even though clearly I'm not. I am CPR certified, however, so if I wanted to be a lifeguard, I could easily become one, according to my bosses at least. But we are very short staffed when it comes to lifeguards. We only have like 8 lifeguards, and only one of them is actually 18 plus. The rest of us are teenagers. Um, I think we're short staffed by like two, maybe between 2 to 4. I think our usual goal is to have between 10 to 12 lifeguards every year. That way, schedules can be more flexible. But since we're short staffed of lifeguards, attendants have to work a lot more. Um, the attendants do get paid minimum wage, which honestly for our job does make sense considering we mostly just sit in the snack shack doing nothing for about 4 hours at a time. Um, 4 to 8 hours at a time, I think, something like that. But from how much they had me work, this paycheck is gonna be around like $150, which is my highest yet. I'm probably gonna try to shove as much as I can into my savings, but in the snack shack, apparently, like no one knew there's a camera in there, cause like one of the lifeguards that came up to me is like, "How much are the waters again?" And I said they're $1 each, and ocean lifeguards, I think you have to be at least 18 to be certified. You can be a trainee until such time when you turn 18. Honestly, I haven't been to very many oceans that actually had lifeguards. Most of them just had signs that said swim at your own risk. Um, Probably one reason why I don't like going to the ocean. But apparently not very many, apparently like me and my brother are the only ones that actually knew there was a camera in there because the lifeguard's like, um, what would happen if I just like take a water bottle? And I was like, there's a camera right there, and I'm not sure if anyone's watching it, but you can try. I don't really care. And she was like, holy shit, there's a camera in there? And I said, yeah, I pointed to it and said, it's right there. It was put in a few years ago. And the air lifeguard came up and was like, that's not a camera, that's the Wi-Fi thing. And went out to the front and said, that's the camera. And I said that camera was put in when this place was always comforting at your own risk. For real though, the camera that was at the entrance of the pool, that was put in the year the pool was opened. The Snack Shack camera, which is a different model and a lot smaller, but still pretty good, honestly, was put in roughly around like 3 years ago. So the cameras have a pretty large um, age gap. But our Wi-Fi thing was actually at the back um, of the Snack Shack, right above our what's it called? The thing that has the switches that controls electrical currents throughout the building. Um, right above that thing. And I told him that, and he was like, "Oh, wait, that is a camera?" And I was like, "Yeah." So apparently they had no idea that was the camera, and probably a good thing because my boss, well, one of my bosses, keeps track very strictly of the supplies we have and how much we sell and stuff like that, because all of it is recorded onto our data system. And when there's something missing, they ask the attendants and pull the cameras. Um, so yeah, I did warn a couple lifeguards that there's a camera there, and our boss does make sure is very strict about stock and stuff like that because this pool heavily relies on the money we make in the snack shack and the number of memberships we sell each year. Um, this pool is literally funded by a single neighborhood. Um, my neighborhood. I only live like 3 blocks from this pool, which is really annoying when there's a party or 4th of July celebration because the music is incredibly loud and I can hear it through my own AirPods in my room. But yeah, this pool heavily relies on the money we make because if we didn't have that money, we would be shut down. We would have to shut down. And honestly, I am debating whether or not next year I want to become a lifeguard, considering they get paid a lot more. And we haven't had an incident at this pool in years. And it's currently looking like we're not going to have another one for years to come. So I might become a lifeguard next year just because I'm CPR certified for, I think, the next 2 years. And they get paid a lot more than attendants do. And I kind of need money if I'm going to be running this channel. Because while I could just do stuff the normal way, by putting money and effort into this channel, I can actually make this a good career and get monetized sooner, which would allow me to make money sooner. Although I'm probably not going to monetize myself until I'm actually allowed to have a YouTube channel, because my family does not want me to. And for my Sweet 16 in about, I'd say, half a year, I'm going to ask, can I be a YouTuber? That is the only thing, well, along with the more ear piercings that I want and the snake bites on my lower lip, I want to be a YouTuber. Just for like a hobby and stuff like that. Because currently it is just like a hobby. And hopefully they will allow it, considering I would be 16 and I already have like a PNG YouTuber, which they know I have a PNG character. They just don't know I use it. They think I have it just because I can. Which, honestly, yeah, I do have it just because I can, and honestly, because I don't want to show my face on here. But, yeah. I'm gonna hopefully they will allow me to be a YouTuber, which means I won't have to keep my channel in hiding anymore. I have quite a few different social medias that I keep hidden from them. My Snap, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Pinterest, my Game Jolt. It's like 5, I think. And honestly, I've been debating whether or not I want to start like a TikTok, because I don't like TikTok at all. Although a lot of my friends, they only use TikTok. They don't have Snapchat, YouTube, Twitch, or anything like that. And Pinterest, I only have it just for like looking at pins. I don't post on there. I might get a TikTok account to make videos around, like, I'd probably say 500 subscribers, considering I dislike TikTok 100%. But currently I'm at 71. I just saw, like, when I checked my tablet, like, how long ago? Like 15 minutes ago. But yeah, currently I'm going to be staying away from TikTok as much as I can. I'm going to try to start posting on Twitch more often and start making some stuff on Snapchat. But Snapchat, I'm probably mostly going to be using that for like sneak peeks of upcoming JüdyPink events or upcoming music videos or stuff like that. Mostly just like IRL videos, except obviously my face will be hidden, like my like the YouTube short I released yesterday. I recorded it on Snap. That filter was a Snapchat filter. So honestly, I'm going to be planning on doing more IRL stuff on Snapchat with my face hidden, and my YouTube. Obviously, I'm going to be uploading the Snapchat videos to my YouTube as well. But I honestly feel like it would be pretty good to just like get some stuff on there, grow a fan base. Yeah, currently I've only got like a little bit less than 20 followers on Pinterest. I don't have any followers on Snap, although not very many people know my Snap actually exists. So that makes sense. I didn't really get my first subscriber on YouTube until like half a month in, and I've only had Snap for like a week and a half ish. But yeah, currently I've got like I think 4 followers on Twitch, which is mostly because of my last live stream. 71 subscribers here on YouTube, and yeah. So honestly, I do plan on doing a lot more, but currently I I'm gonna be on multiple social media platforms, 100%. But I want to try to keep myself hidden as well, mostly from my family. Because if they find out even about one of my social medias, they are all linked together. If they find one, they find all. So yeah, so I'm trying to keep myself at a minimum, which is why I don't show my face, which is why I use the profile picture that I do, and why I have the channel names that I do, which is JüdyPink02, and the U is an umlaut. So currently, they don't have any idea. Um, I've I've gone on social media platforms they don't have. They don't have Twitch. They don't have Pinterest. They don't have Snapchat, and B. Um, they do have YouTube, however, although they never really go on it, and none of the stuff that I create is anywhere close to stuff that they watch. So YouTube already knows what they're interested in because they've been on it for years. So they recommend stuff similar to what they watch. My stuff is nowhere near similar, so YouTube will not recommend it. I also found their accounts and um, did the hide from channel settings thing. That way, it would be much harder for them to find me, and YouTube won't recommend my videos to them. They can still, however, probably find me from other people or different accounts they have that I don't know of. Because, like, none of them are actual, like, YouTubers except for me. My brother was a YouTuber at one point, although it was mostly just for, like, Fortnite videos and weather and stuff like that. But I think he stopped a few months ago. Um, so yeah, I'm basically the only YouTuber in my family right now. But yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Only for like having my channel for about 4 months, I already grew a fan base of like 70 to 71 people, and honestly, that's a lot faster growth than I thought I would have. I thought my fan base would be only around like 30 to 40 by this point. Although to already have 71 people interested in my content, it's just shocking to me. So I respect everyone that follows me, everyone that is subscribed, everyone that watches my videos, comments, likes, um, even my very few haters. I still respect them because by interacting and watching my videos, um, just so they can try to mess with me a bit, they're still boosting my analytics, which is recommending my videos even more. So they're honestly helping me a lot by, even though I don't like it when they're hating on me, and I delete most of the hate comments, considering this is a channel meant not for hate. And I tell people, if you don't like my channel, go find a different channel. But yeah, this channel is meant for just like music, for different communities to come together, for non-discrimination, because I support all people of all religions, all genders, all sexualities, all identities, anything. Doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, that's what I do. And I've had people come onto my there's one YouTuber who's having one content creator who's having a lot of trouble right now because they're being attacked by another channel. I'm not going to say any names for um, privacy reasons, but I just made a few posts saying, I am here, I support you and what you do, you are a good person, and all that stuff like that, which is honestly where most of my haters came from. The people who hate on that person, they came and started hating on my channel, and that's where my haters came from. But honestly, by them hating on me, and I even made this clear today, by them making comments on my posts and viewing the stuff is boosting my analytics. So if they really don't like me, they shouldn't be on my channel in the first place, because by being on my channel just to hate on me boosts my analytics, gets my videos more recommended. So if they really don't like me, don't boost my analytics. Because if you view my stuff, you comment, you like, you subscribe, anything like that, you're boosting my analytics a ton. And honestly, my stuff is getting views from around the world, mostly from North America, Europe, and Asia. I'm getting views from obviously the United States, my number one viewed I cannot speak, geography location. Then I have, I think, the Philippines, Italy, Germany. I think I have like a 0.0 something percent viewing from India. And I definitely do have viewers from the UK. And my first subscriber is British. And I still talk to them, obviously. Kaz. Kaz was my very first subscriber. And they boost by being my first subscriber and viewing literally everything I've ever put up on my channel and liking almost everything I put up on my channel, commenting on almost everything I put up on my channel. They boost my analytics more than I know, more than YouTube will tell me. They are awesome. They boost my analytics so much. Such a kind person. The wind is starting to pick up a bit. I'm probably gonna switch over to like Roblox. So just to play some games while I'm here, because might as well. So I'm bored right now. Incredibly bored. So let me just do that. And Roblox should be loading. Let's see here. Let's pull up my Roblox, full screen it. I think honestly with this, I have to kind of like minimize, put that up there. Hold up, what is this doing? Wait, what? Can I not view chat while I'm playing games? All right, so I'm probably just gonna have to like, um, I'm gonna have to pull up chat on my tablet. Which is definitely gonna make it more difficult for me to be able to actually see what you guys are talking about if anyone's still there. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna like pull up chat and see what's going on. All right, so yeah, currently I'm just talking to myself. Um, why is this not? All right, what do I want to do on here? I wonder if it's the fact that my OBS just delays it, or my computer, well, my iPad is just getting delayed video. It's probably just delayed video on my um iPad, but I don't know. What do I want to play? I'm gonna play Glass. It's a fun game. Gonna boost it. And is my video lagging? Encode overload. Turn down video settings. How do I do that? Oh, that actually tells me how long I've been live. I've been live for like 1.5 hours. Sweet. I don't know how to turn down video settings. All right. Let's hit play. My computer is very slow, by the way. So Kishato is actually like a really good game maker on Roblox. Um, they've made some very, very interesting and pretty good games, honestly. I highly recommend checking out the games they've made if you're on desktop. If you're on mobile, it's probably not going to work very well, especially with a lot of their stuff. Oh, hold on. I need to turn off this volume. This music might be copyrighted. Uh, nor. Only there's a streaming mode. Why is it getting louder? No. Well, it's honestly probably copyright free considering it's on Roblox. I'm still gonna turn off my volume for this. Lag. I hate lag. Why so much lag? Volume. Alright. Why is there so much lag? Hold on. Let me check my OBS. So I have I have quite a few frames. I have like 1200 frames on here, so it shouldn't be having problems. But yeah, I'm just gonna. Sorry about the sudden disappearance. It seems we had a brief brownout in my area, most likely due to the rain, as I don't believe it was a scheduled maintenance on electrical equipment in the rain. You're good, you're good. I'm currently just playing game because I'm bored. It might cause lag. If it does, please tell me because I don't know what's I don't know if this is gonna run smoothly. I played this game who knows how much. Uh, so this game's honestly just like escaping a glass facility, and I'm kind of frozen. If this is lagging, please let me know because I'm not sure how well this is handling it. Uh, I jumped right into that bullet. I'm probably gonna jump off this game as soon as I finish it. You jinxed it as soon as you said it is. Is this getting back to normal? Question mark. Um, pull that back up. Better? Alright, that's good. It's still saying I don't have any frames, which is very strange. Yet, at the same time, it's also telling me I have 30 frames per second. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'm probably going to stay on live for another like 16 minutes because I'm getting awfully tired. I'm probably going to head back to my house in a bit. Probably record a video too. Um, so good to know. I can't live stream and play games very easily. I can fix that, although because I'm live right now, it's not letting me access my settings and change them because it's going to corrupt my live stream. So after I end live, I'm gonna head back to my house and see what I can do to fix my live stream. Well, my live streams. Because currently, yeah. Nice. I look forward to a new track from you. Oh, the video I'm gonna be recording is probably just me like playing a game or something like that. I've been taking a break from writing music, and I've been working on. I've been taking a break from writing music as just like JüdyPink. I definitely will get back into that soon, but I'm mostly just like working on the guitar part for a new song that the band Black Ink that I'm in is trying to make. So I've definitely been planning on doing like gaming a lot more, although I haven't really had any chances to do so. Um, so it's supposed to be similar to like Barely Human vibes, stuff like that, although with my own kind of music. And I'm writing it ironically considering I am broke. No worries when you do, you do. Ah, yes, the band material. That would be cool to hear when you have material to share. Honestly, I have put like a little sample on my Snap and my YouTube page yesterday. That video of just like me on my guitar just jamming. I think I also put it in the Foxtrot family chat. Um, that was me just like doing a little sample of what I'm working on for it because I ran out of ideas of what to do with my dragon puppet. But yeah, and using what I can use to make stuff. Um, honestly, someone did ask me like where I got the idea of making a PNG tuber since my VTuber model wouldn't work, and I have to give 100% um, I have to give 100% credit of the idea for a PNG tuber model to Cinemunch because I was just watching one of his streams. I was like, wait, I can make a PNG tuber model. So I did, and now I'm here. Cool. Black Ink is a great name too. It is. I had no say in what it was called, but it was a great name anyway, so it's not like so I was not gonna complain. Um I got 10 minutes left to kill. I don't know what to talk about. So maybe when I do like my gaming video a bit later, I'm debating whether I should do a Five Nights at Freddy's game, considering those are pretty popular right now, especially among um, a lot of like uh, teenagers and um, preteens, and that's mostly just what I really actually upload for is teenagers and preteens. You did post the short to music chat. All right, good, good. Been debating whether or not I want to do a FNAF game later or not. Um, my channel is 13 plus, and a lot of my viewers are adults. but I do have quite a few who are also teenagers. Most of my adult viewers mostly just like hang around my channel because my music, and most of my younger teenagers that watch my channel mostly just watch it because of like my YouTube shorts and um, my other videos. So I'm probably, since I don't really have very many videos that are not music, I'm probably gonna do something for the people that watch my channel because of the stuff other than my music, um, which is mostly just like teenagers, and according to my analytics, around like between 14 to 17-year-olds. So I'm probably gonna post a FNAF video for them, but really I don't care who watches it. It's mostly for the teens around that age, according to my analytics, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I look forward to recording that, editing that, and then uploading that because I'm bored. And I have less than a month till school starts. And when school starts, making videos is going to be a lot, and I mean a lot more difficult. I will probably be doing more live streams, um, especially around during like lunchtime. And I might even do like a school day vlog of just like all day at my school. Not sure how that's going to work out. Depends on what kind of teachers I have. But if it goes well, I'm going to probably be doing just chatting live streams during lunch, which will be around 20 minutes long, but it's still something. Um, and hopefully I get a chance to do a all day high school vlog because I really want to do that. I want to do some vlogs as well. While YouTube is just a hobby for me, I still take my pride and joy into it. It's what I choose to do. Um, I don't think YouTube will ever become like an official career for me. More of just like a side hustle that might make me money, might not. Um, but yeah, I don't really plan on doing YouTube as a career. My planned career is both being a music artist, which I already have a head start in considering my channel, and also a fashion designer. Because I I have a lot of people that come to me for fashion advice and like color matching and stuff like that. Well, I can't color match digitally, but um, when it's not digital, I can color match pretty well. Um, and I can pretty easily tell what colors don't suit a person and what colors do suit a person. Um, like for me, orange does not suit me at all. Maybe just a little bit, but like an orange shirt or something like that, no, it does not suit me. But yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna try to become a fashion designer when I'm an adult and try to continue my music career and hopefully officially become a music artist because I'm an unofficial music artist right now. Um, but yeah, those are my two career plans, and YouTube is will be more of a hobby that might make me money. It might not. I don't know. Um, just gotta wait and see, I guess. But things are honestly going pretty well with it. I did actually make a shirt before. It did not really fit me considering I accidentally did the measurements in centimeters rather than I did the measurements accidentally in inches rather than centimeters. And centimeters is honestly easier for me to work with. Um, so yeah, I do plan on learning more about fashion design. And maybe I can actually design clothing for my drag queen persona and maybe my drag king persona, because I do both. I'm both a drag queen and a drag king. I do quite literally both, because drag is fun. Makeup is fun. All right, I'm probably gonna end stream here. So thank you all for um, viewing. I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.